Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Bridget. I'm a nurse practitioner and I have ADHD. If you've ever felt so overwhelmed during an argument that you just shut down, go blank, or even freeze, you're not alone. What you're experiencing might be emotional flooding. Today, I'm breaking down what it is, what causes it, and how you can begin to manage it. Emotional flooding happens when your nervous system becomes overwhelmed by stress or strong emotion, often during conflict. Your brain perceives the situation as a threat, triggering the fight, flight, or freeze response. This can show up as racing heart, difficulty processing what's being said, shutting down or zoning out, feeling trapped, numb, or reactive. Flooding can be triggered by raised voices, criticism, feeling misunderstood, conflict with someone close to you, a tone or phrase that taps into old wounds. And if you have a history of ADHD, anxiety, or trauma, you may be even more sensitive to this kind of emotional overload. How flooding affects relationships. When one or both people in a relationship flood, meaningful communication stops. You may withdraw, lash out, or freeze up, not because you don't care, but because your nervous system is trying to protect you. Here's how you can start managing emotional flooding. Know your early signs: tension in your chest, brain fog, rising heat. Pause and take space. Say, I need 15 minutes, and step away. Use grounding tools like cold water, slow breathing or box breathing, or naming 5 things you see. Name it. I'm feeling flooded right now. Help shift from reaction to awareness. Come back later. After regulating, revisit the conversation calmly. Emotional flooding doesn't mean you're broken. It means your nervous system is doing its job, maybe a little too well. Learning to recognize it is the first step to healing patterns and building safer communication. People with ADHD are neurologically wired to feel emotions more intensely. Here's why emotional flooding is more common in ADHD. The amygdala, your brain's emotional alarm, is hyperactive in ADHD. The prefrontal cortex, which helps regulate the alarm, is underactive. Add to that rejection sensitivity, impulsivity, and difficulty with emotional regulation, and you have the perfect storm. Especially like with breakups or perceived rejection from previous relationships, I would experience horrible emotional flooding. If you saw Marissa in Love is Blind after, I forgot the guy's name, broke up with her, and just like that pain that she felt, like the depth of the pain that she felt, that's the depth of the emotional flooding that we're talking about here. It's just like this profound, like overwhelming sadness. Common triggers for ADHD brains is a partner or parent raising their voice, being interrupted, not feeling heard. Here are some common flooding triggers if you have ADHD. Feeling misunderstood or dismissed, getting interrupted, sudden criticism, rejection, even if it's perceived, or being put on the spot. In those moments, your nervous system says danger and your ability to respond calmly disappears. The key is regulation before reaction. Try this. So pause the moment, say, I need a minute to calm down, do something grounding, cold water, deep breathing, touch something textured, name the feeling. I feel overwhelmed, helps shift the brain. Don't respond while flooded. Don't write that email, don't send that text, come back to the conversation later. Practice emotional regulation daily. Breath work, journaling, movement, meditation, all of those are tremendously helpful. ADHD brains can absolutely learn to handle emotional intensity, but it takes awareness and tools. Emotional flooding is not a character flaw, it's a nervous system response. And with your ADHD, your brain is more sensitive to emotional overload. But with the right strategies, you can create space between the trigger and your response. And that's where real growth happens. If this helped you understand yourself or someone you love, be sure to like and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what do you do when you feel emotionally overwhelmed?